So my character, Jasper, I really like him a lot. It took me a little while to start to understand him, but he's very different from the people around him, and I think he's very aware of that. He dresses differently. He's an artist, so he's pursuing a different career path from many of the other people who he knows and with whom he has contact. He's a bit of a reclusive person, I think, not naturally very outgoing, but someone who's trying to become more outgoing, trying to connect with people better. And I think that's something that really connects with a lot of the characters in his steps, is that it's people waking up to their responsibility, waking up to their duties as humans. And Jasper's really a picture of that, someone who's discovering what he needs to do and trying to break out of his shell. It's been amazing, really, to see the faith that people have, the willingness to bring problems to God and to trust Him for the result. Just in big ways and little ways, God's been with this production, and I think maybe the biggest example of that has been just the spirit on the set and on and off the set, just with the crew, with the cast. People care about each other. People look out for each other. People try to encourage each other. And I mean, we don't always do it perfectly, but when we screw up, people ask forgiveness. We're operating under the umbrella of Christ. We're operating with His Spirit and with His truth. And it makes a difference. It makes all the difference. And people outside, people who've watched us, all the other actors have just said it's been amazing to look at how different this is. And it's been such a blessing. I've been so grateful to have been a part of it. Working on his steps has changed the way I think about Christianity in a number of ways, primarily through the people who I've worked with on this project, because we come from such different backgrounds. I mean, we come from all over the continent, and there's so much that you would think would separate us. And yet we have such a singleness of vision, such a unity of mind. And I mean, that's not true of everything. I've definitely heard people say things and think things with which I would disagree, and I've seen differences. But those differences don't matter. I mean, it's not that they're not important necessarily, but they don't change the unity we have in Christ. They don't change our ability to talk about God and to make films for His glory successfully and as one body. And it's so easy to get to fool yourself and to believe the lie that Christians are never going to be able to get it together. We're never going to be able to actually work together and produce something worthwhile because we're going to be too busy disagreeing with each other and infighting, and it just can't happen. But it can. This production proved that to me, that God can make it happen. It doesn't matter that we're all from all over the place. It doesn't matter that we come from such different backgrounds. God gives us that unity. We have that unity in Christ. And so I'm going to walk away from this, I think, believing that God can do that and trusting Him to do that and being willing to bend a little more than I was before.